but we're gonna get started. I think. Do you want to recap us, or should I?
Yeah, you can recap us because you're a significantly better storyteller than I am.
Yeah. Last time on the Ballad of Baz, we had our hero land in this world, quite literally, of Idmar. He landed by a small village, picked up a talking hammer, and then was immediately led into town to help build a gazebo. He talked to an old man, met a somewhat lazy ranger, and trekked off into the woods to find the building supplies for that gazebo. He eventually came across some kobolds who had stolen the materials necessary, the wood for the gazebo, the specially harvest wood, and he ended up speaking to them, dealing with them, that he would make them little kobold houses in exchange for taking the wood back. He then came into a dangerous encounter with a man on a horse who knocked Baz straight on his butt and was then taken to safety by the kobolds, where he rested, and eventually brought the kobolds to the tracks of where this mysterious horseman was. They came to his cabin. Baz challenged him to a fight or something similar to that, and he ran away, let the kobolds all die, went back, got his stuff, while the kobolds heroically fought off the man on the horse. One of the most interesting ways to deal with an encounter is to let kobolds die, I suppose, in order to return your stuff to you. I don't think I gave you XP for the horse lord. I don't think so. I think we're doing milestones, though.
We're doing milestones, exactly.
But we ended our journey with Barnibus, the talking hammer, saying that you need to go south to Titus's hearth and take stock of them building a statue and try to help them in this accomplishment. I think we'll get some music cracking on the Roll20, but any comments to add, Mr. Baz?
Those kobolds, they died valiantly. I'll tell you what, eh?
All right, the kobolds died violently.
Look, I followed through. I built in a home. You know, all their brothers and sisters are cherishing, are thriving, in fact, off of my beautiful kobold treehouse. I did nothing wrong.
Only the histories will speak to that, but...
I mean, histories haven't looked very favorably amongst kobolds, eh?
Oh, dear. This is some kobold racism now. First it was the goblins that got racist in my campaign. Now it's the kobolds, unfortunately. But you end up going south, walking through these light forested areas towards Titus's hearth? Is that what you do?
Yeah.
You listen to the magic hammer. Okay. This is a wild acid trip, right, Baz? As you talk to your magic hammer. He informs you, Baz, we must go south to Titus's hearth with haste. I can feel it.
Look, I'm not the best when it comes to building statues. I'll give it the fair shake of the sauce bottle, right? That's all I can do.
If it's anything like your attempts to build the gazebo, I pray for us all.
That fucking gazebo looks sick, all right? Fucking stupid hammer.
Some of what it takes to be a good craftsman is taking a good journey, not just looking at the finished product. The hammer will respond to you.
Finish this, you cunt. And I throw the hammer about a meter in front of me.
You throw it about a meter in front of you.
And then I go down and pick it back up.
You pick it back up. You feel that warmth of anger kind of radiating from it. That is not unfamiliar to you. I think this is like the perfect time. You felt the anger of the hammer. But as you go to pick it up, you put your head down, you pick up the hammer, you look up, and about 30 feet away is a big, probably 9 foot tall big, kind of fat with big chunky arms and yellowish skin, big boils everywhere. What appears to be an ogre. He's about 9 feet tall, very thick. He's got a big club over his shoulder and a loincloth strapped around his waist, holding very little modesty to the eye. But he is thumping around in front of you, and he looks in your direction and goes, "Who goes there?"
G'day, cunt. It's fucking Baz.
Baz?
Baz. Like that fucking fairy director Lerman, the you know, that does the dancing movies.
Huh?
Don't fucking worry about it.
Director. Luckily, Keo, I am just as ill-informed on what you're talking about as
Baz Luhrmann, he directed Australia and Moulin Rouge.
What is that?
Really? Okay, you're just uncultured, I see.
I have no idea what you're talking about. But the ogre will look at you. He'll go, "Why are you in my forest? You mean?"
Look, this fucking... Look, it's going to sound dumb, okay? The hammer told me I got to go this way, all right? I ain't looking to cause trouble. I'm just this fucking thing, all right? Blame this fucking thing.
Blame hammer?
Yeah.
Confused.
I'm passing through, okay? I ain't looking for trouble. We all chill, all right? You like grog, buddy?
Grog?
Yeah, fucking, you know,
Drink.
getting on the piss. Yeah, buddy, yeah.
Yes. You have grog?
I have a bit of grog. I gotta check my roll 20 to see how much grog I got.
I think you have an entire barrel you're carrying around with you.
Have you got somewhere to store grog?
He looks around. You see him pull a dilapidated wineskin and pour out a bunch of water. Grog, and he'll hand it to you.
Yeah, I fill up his wineskin.
You fill up his wineskin. It fills full of the grog. He'll smile. He goes, "Good, human. Bring more grog later."
Yeah, maybe. We'll see.
Name Topher.
G'day, Toph.
Topher, like gopher, but big.
Yeah, I'm fucking Toph, you know. Just a little bit shorter.
I am not from Avatar.
Look, Topher just... I'm not a big fan of 2-syllable words, alright? Let's just fucking leave it at that.
I don't know what syllable means, but good day to you, human.
Good day, brother. Have a good one. I enjoy the piss.
He looks confused at you enjoyed the piss. He'll stumble away, and you can make your way to Titus's hearth. You make it there by evening. You're wandering towards this rural town. You see probably around maybe 500 buildings off in the distance. Many made of thatch roofs and basic wooden structures under them. Although as you approach, you also see gated fields with various different herd animals. At first, you're not surprised to see cows in these herds, but then you also start to see bison all over these grazing fields that they're locked into. These bison are big, they're brown, they have these big horns on their head, and they're about 8 or so feet in length at times, anywhere between that and 6 feet. They have little bison children running around with them. But this is maybe an unusual sight. I don't know if the modern-day Australian has easy access to bison.
We've got Angus cattle.
Okay. But you see a lot of them in these fields as you approach. And the closer you get, the more noise you hear coming from the longhouse in the middle of this town. As you walk, You see many villagers kind of stumbling through the streets, kind of cheerful, drinking, and they look to be having a decent party at this longhouse in the center where these lights are springing from.
I walk into the longhouse and I kick in the door and I go, "Where's the fucking piss at, boys?"
You're barely noticed as there's a lot of noise in here already, and people are dancing and singing and being very jolly. Down the way, you see what looks to be the start in the middle of this great hall of a statue, just the very base of it. No statue above it. Around the room, you see many men in leathers. It's not leather armor. They appear to have like assless chaps with pants under them, you know. They have little holsters, but not for guns. There's no guns here, only whips. They have these bull whips that they carry in their holsters. They got cowboy cattle hats. Some of them are yipping and yapping. There's a man in the corner of the room playing the violin. Should get some appropriate music for that.
It was a little edgy for fucking cowboy western, fucking yip assless chaps. Yeah.
Let's see what this sounds like. Oh, that's just talking, basically. We need the violin. Hold on, I know I have a violin track here. Just give me 2 seconds. Here we go. There we go. Okay. Some ye old tavern music as you hear the violin begin to stroke. The man in the corner playing it swiftly. At the end of this hall, you see 4 figures not partying with the rest. Kind of sat against a great table overlooking the entire great hall are these 4 figures. It looks to be 2 men and 1 woman. The woman sits in the middle. She looks to be maybe 35 with long black hair, some steamy crimson eyes, and a gaunt face. She looks to be quite stressed. Next to her sits a 30-year-old man, pretty nondescript, just brown hair, looks to be around 30 as well. And on her other side is a 28-year-old man with a big holy symbol that appears to be... Do you know Warhammer? I'm pretty sure you do.
Yes, I do, yes.
You know the chaos symbol?
Yeah.
It's essentially that, placed around his neck. And he is wearing chainmail, probably the only armor in this room. They sit kind of intimidating, looking over the hall. And between the partying, you can see they're having a conversation with a small little 2-foot gnome with a big pointy hat. That's really all you can make out of him, other than his nice little Keebler green outfit.
All right, so you said there was like a group of cowboys with assless chaps, right, having a dance.
Yes.
Yeah. All right, I'm gonna walk up. How many of them are there?
There are about 4 of them. They appear to be doing a line dance while one judges the scene, and he'll eventually, every once in a while, shoot his whip down, kind of down at the feet of the men line dancing, trying to get them more motivated to dance better. It appears to be they're practicing for some sort of upcoming event as they line dance together.
Is the guy with the whip getting the dance better also got assless chaps on?
Yes, he does. He
All
has
right.
assless chaps as well.
I'm gonna head to the bar. Give me a fucking muggy, you finest ale, you cunt.
Yeah, all right, mister. Let me get you some ale, and he'll pour you a glass of ale. Hand it to you.
All right.
Happy trails.
Not charging? It's on the house, is it?
Celebrating.
Fucking hey, what are we celebrating?
Oh, a great year of bountiful ranching. The herds had barely any losses this year.
Is Ram Ranch?
Ram?
14 cowboys
Rams?
down Ram Ranch?
Sir, we have no rams in this ranch.
14 naked cowboys?
Naked cow with rams?
Ram Ranch?
That sounds quite risque. The rams would shoot up your butt, or perhaps your naders. It's a dangerous scene. And also, it should be cowgirls if we're equally applying all the sexes.
Aye, boy. Fucking cowgirls. This is a, you know what? Fucking, what's your hammer's name again?
Barnibus.
Barney, this is something I can get behind. Fucking cowgirls. Where are the cowgirls?
You don't even have to ask Barnibus. You see a group of cattle women over, positioned at the back of this establishment by the door. They appear to be whispering and watching the dancing men, kind of like wondering who they might court, and perhaps one day marry, or maybe it's just a one-night thing. Who knows? Are
these like the people wearing cattle ranching gear, or are these like anthropomorphic cattle?
They're actual women wearing cattle ranching gear. They are not minotaurs. They're not minotaur women. Oh dear.
Barney the bartender fucking lied to me. Cowgirls is a misleading term.
Well, if you're looking for actual cow women down in the south, I'll scroll my map with us here. To the southwest, there is an island named Volthran that has many Minotaur women and men. They fight in a grand arena for their championship prizes every year, crowning one the Prince of Beauty, and another the Princess of Pain, and they will marry if you're looking for a cow bride.
Oh fuck yeah! Right, fucking. Does
Baz really want to do things with a female minotaur? Is this where we're going?
So when in Rome, you know, when in Rome, he's stuck here for a while.
I see.
He's a man of taste.
Go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead. You're saying something.
Fucking. I wander over to the guy leading the line dancing. I spank him real hard, and I go, "What the fuck's going on here, then?"
You slap his ass. He looks surprised. You you get his attention. He looks to you. He goes, "We're practicing for the festival."
What's the festival for, brother?
To honor the great Titus.
Titus?
Yes.
Wait, what's my god again?
Titus's hearth. Your god is Chronocar. The
okay,
god of
sweet.
crafting and prosperity.
Thank you for reminding me. Who the fuck is Titus?
Titus is a great hero from the east, from the lands of Sonus. He rode a great buffalo into battle and was blessed eventually as a cleric of the sun. He also was accompanied by a donkey named Beans.
A donkey named Beans?
Yes.
Oh, yeah? That sounds pretty... What is this like a yearly thing? Has he done something recently?
Many years ago, he slayed a great army of the undead in his home continent, and then came here and founded Titus's Hearth with all his wealth. Fleeing from the great dragon in the east, Belanthorax.
Did you see him do any of this?
No, but he had lots of gold.
So you just listen to the cunt that has lots of gold?
He rode a buffalo and was completely bald and scarred with the sunburns. It had a mace of disruption.
Would
Don't
I
question that.
Wait? Would I be more legitimate if I had male pattern hair loss?
If it came with a mace of disruption,
I got a talking hammer. It's called Barney.
You speak to your hammer.
It talks to me. I don't like fucking listening to it though.
He pats his hand on your back. Well, friend, I think you might be a bit hammered. You know what I mean?
Yeah, righto. Look, where's this gonna be? It's gonna be Baz's. What do I gotta do to make this Baz's hearth?
Found a new town somewhere else?
Why can't I take this one? I don't like the sound of this Titus cunt.
He looks angrily at you. You don't like Titus? Our hero? Our founding father?
Sounds like a bit of a smug cunt. I don't know what kind of fuckhead names a town after himself, you know?
Oh, he did not name this town Titus's Hearth. He founded it, and we named it in his honor many years ago.
Did he? Who pitched the name?
He looks confused. It's been Titus's hearth for many years.
Yeah, but who fucking... What I'm saying is, right, did he come in here and he's like, hey, I'm going to build some houses here, and then say, oh, this is Titus's hearth, and then fucked off? Or did you all, like, say, yeah, fucking, that's a sick one. Thanks for giving us money to help found this town, you know?
The story goes that when he passed away, as all men do, we buried him, and the town needed a name, and so they called it Titus's hearth?
I don't know about this one. Righto. You enjoy your lion dancing or whatever the fuck you're doing. I don't. What's the go with the chaps? Why do you need? Is this to make shitting a bit easier?
It's just to let the free air flow through us while we dance.
Flowing through the crack?
Means, yes. Less wind resistance means we dance like the wind. And he will click the bow whip, and they will begin to chatter their feet together and dance dramatically.
Number 3 is a bit out of time, by the way.
Is this true? Is number 3 really out of time? No, he's not. He rolls a 16 plus 15.
Wait, I mean...
There's a smirk as you say he's out of line.
All right, I'll walk off. You know, walk off to the group of cowgirls. So what's going on over here? We having a good time, ladies?
You move over to the cowgirls. They look at you. How handsome is Baz?
He's a pretty good looking dude. He works hard. You know, he's got, like I said, he's got pretty dusty hair. He's got a bit of a shadow to his face, but he works hard every day. You know, he drinks pretty hard, but he works it off. He's out there every morning, fucking landscaping. He's a pretty buff dude.
Give me
pretty physically fit,
and do better than the standard 21. His charisma score is 16, so he does a d20 plus 16.
12.
A 12. Okay. That's a 28, so that's a high success. 2 of the girls bat their lashes. One reaches for her bullwhip and goes, "Day's going good, mister." And the other one will kind of bashfully tip her hat and go, "Howdy." The third, though, will kind of recoil behind their 2 friends as they begin to make conversation with Baz, the perhaps the bastard if he cheats on his wife here.
Look, what do you got these whips for? What are they? Is this like a thing or?
Cattle rustling. That's a kind of a male voice. Cattle rustling. No, okay. Cattle rustling. I'm just gonna do the male voice. Requires a bit of twang. And this here whip lines them right in shape.
Is it just lining the cattle right in shape, or?
Puts the cowboys in shape too.
I mean, is it just the cowboys, or, you know, how do you feel about a bit of foreign blood?
Can you mount a horse?
I can mount some.
Well, come with us, mister. And they have you follow them, if you will.
I just walk away.
You just walk the opposite direction. They walk outside. They look around. You're not there. You just like, I don't even think that's a honey pot. You didn't get anything out of that.
Baz just likes to know he's still got it, you know?
Well, there goes that. The women will come back in and give you a scowl this time as you have walked in the opposite direction. Where does Baz head now? Baz is heading to the front table. Probably shouldn't fuck around anymore. He heads to the... I'm fine with it, by the way. We can make it whatever we want of this campaign. Although there would be some fading to black, depending on how that night went. Oh, dear. Anyway, you head to the front table. You hear the conversation with the women and the 2 men and the gnome. The gnome will speak up. He's got his little pointy hat. He's got big rosy cheeks. He goes, "Yes, misters. I've put my best thought into it, but I'm at my odds end. I don't know what to do. I have what you'd call artist block. I've thought, how can I capture this perfect visage of this mighty, mighty Titus? But I need inspiration. I need to see someone ride a majestic buffalo into battle." And they'll look around. The woman, the one in the middle, will speak up and go, "No one has ridden a buffalo into battle since Titus himself. It is such a challenging feat. They buck, and they usually kill whoever tries or wound them. It is quite the dangerous feat." Do you interrupt or let this conversation continue?
I asked the gnome if he's asked his DM about inspiration.
Inspiration's not a thing. Although I'll give you advantage if you come up with a clever reason.
No, I was joking. I was, the whole 5e, there was a little sneaky joke there, you know?
Oh, okay.
I was just asking the gnome about, yeah. You know, it just went under the radar there. It's okay.
Because he's got artist block. Okay. Alrighty, I understand. Catching on.
Someone, wait. Did some cunt actually ride a buffalo into battle? Or was it just like I've seen some pretty big fucking horses, you know?
The woman will speak up, kind of pushing against her head. You see clear stress lines running down them. "Yes, the great story of Titus, the buffalo riding cleric of the sun. He burned the undead, laid waste to the orcs in this region, and made us a home. It is all true. I'll regale the tale. I'm sure if you cast a high-level spell, memory pool, or whatever it's called, you'd see the action for yourself, although I doubt you don't look like a spellcaster."
Oh, I can do some stuff. You know, if you got someone here who's got a bit of a cough, apparently I'm pretty good at getting rid of those now.
Well, are you saying you're a healer?
Of kinds, you know? I prefer to fucking heal the injuries left to buildings rather than the injuries left to people, if you know what I mean.
Well, I'm sure you would get along with our cleric friend to my right here. She points to the 28-year-old man with the big chaos symbol around his neck. He is not a healer of magic, but a healer of skill, and he follows Una Ravel. Sorry, no, is it Malthaw? I believe it's Malthaw. Yeah, Malthaw. Nope, I was right the first time. Una Ravel, the god of chaos. Don't doubt yourself, folks. You're always right the first time. Una Ravel, the god of chaos.
It's a bit of a fucking weird god to follow if you're healing people. I wouldn't think of chaos when I think of healing.
The cleric will speak up. "I am Marcus, and healing is a natural state of chaos, for during every rise there must be a fall, and during that fall sometimes the wounds need tended to."
Oh yeah, can you do a fucking flushing joint though?
A flushing joint?
You fucking heard me? You're not such a fucking smart cunt now, are ya?
I have flushed many a rectum of its poisons. Are you talking about an enema?
I don't know about that one, mate. That's what you do in your own time. That's your business, you know?
Yes, I tend to make sure prostate health is good.
Fucking Steve from work. He got fucking one of these prostate checks, man. I don't know about this one. Sounds like it was a fucking doctor's excuse to finger him the bass, you know? You like one of those blokes?
He looks you up and down. "How old are you around? You might be nearing your first exam."
Fucking come on to me, you cunt. I'm married.
I am simply a practice.
No, I know your fucking tricks. I know your fucking tricks.
Never trust a cleric of chaos.
Yeah, you're fucking making a good case for it now. Righto. Why do you keep that queer cunt around?
Who are you talking to?
I'm talking to the person I was talking to in the first place.
The woman.
Yeah.
He falls into my service by assignment of the Church of Bless.
Does he finger your asshole too?
She frowns. You would speak to your betters that way?
You know
I am
what?
Baroness Winsley, and you come into my great hall and say these words to me?
I mean, this is the other guy's the one talking about finger and fucking flanges, you know? Not me. He was the one who brought it up.
She gives a whisper to the man on her left, and he will stand up and walk to the back of the room. Yes.
Oh, look.
Well, we all learn our lessons eventually. She'll smile.
Oh, look. This fucking talking hammer told me to come here, said there was some statue fucking thing going on or something I needed to fucking fix. That's what I do for work, you know?
You talk to a hammer?
Yeah, you fucking Chronicard sent me here, apparently.
You serve the god of prosperity, a noble task. You'll see the cleric of chaos kind of give a small wince. What will, she'll look down. You've been sent here to assist with our artist's block.
I was sent here to do fucking something. This hammer tells me to build and fix shit, and then I can go home. But I don't know how much I believe him. But yeah, that's what I'm here to do, I guess. Am I supposed to ride some fucking bull or some shit? Because that sounds like some fucking weird stuff too. You know, you're all a fucking arseless chaps and cowgirls that aren't actually fucking cows, and people talking about finger and arseholes. This is a weird fucking place. I just point me where I need to fix shit, okay?
The gnome will speak up. Oh, I could use your assistance. Down here? Hello?
Yeah, g'day, mate. Are you a fucking builder?
I'm an artist and a mason, a stone worker.
Oh, it's sick. Fucking finally, some cunt that... You're not... When you talk about stone... You don't make, like, fucking stone dildos or something. You're a part of this weird fucking sex cult, are you?
Stone dildos? What's that?
Alright, good. That's all I need to know. Let's fucking build some shit and get out of this place, okay?
Okay, what do you want to do?
But take me to the job site. Let's fucking get it done.
It's right there. That basin. That base. But I don't know what to do.
What do you mean?
I lack inspiration.
What's to inspire? Aren't you just supposed to chisel some cunt's face?
Back in my little home of Gnomestania, we used to dive under the ground and dig for gophers when we were stressed. There's no gophers I can dig for here. I can't find one in a mile.
I mean, look, back in my world, okay, when the boys are stressed, they do something else. There's some pretty slutty cowgirls over there, right? I'm sure they'll sort you out.
Sake of not appreciating Lolicon, we shouldn't do that. Or Shata. We shouldn't go there, Keo.
I'm very sad to find out that you think that your own existence is to facilitate fetishes. Sir, I would hope that you are better educated than that little people aren't facilities for other people's fetishes, all right?
And the best thing that would inspire me is to either ride a buffalo myself or to see someone else do it in battle.
Then let's just let's go stick you on a buffalo.
Let's go!
Let's go!
The Baroness says not to, though.
I'm picking him up. I'm picking him up and I'm walking out of the face.
Oh, this is objectifying. I'll have you know. How would you feel if someone picked you up like you were a small child? As you pick him up, you will walk
and I shout out to everyone in the bar. He's gonna ride a bull!
You will shout it. Give me a charisma check once again. The D20.
13.
13 as you wander out. That is gonna be, I think that's even a 29, isn't it? Yep, that's a 29. And you highly succeed. Guys, just as a reference, 21 is a basic success, 25 is a greater, and 30 is, oh my god. But that's pretty close to 30. So you will jump out of the tavern in glee with the little gnome in your arms, heading towards those buffalo you saw before, and they will follow and stew many people as you head out to these cattle pens, and you'll see about 30 or so people following behind you. You'll see some of the cowgirls you offended. You'll see the assless chap line dancers. You'll even see the cleric of chaos, although the baroness does not seem to be in tow. Yeah, the small crowd gathers around as you head towards this buffalo pit, and you reach it. Out in this pen, you see a single large buffalo. It's a pretty large creature.
You ready, bud?
Oh, jeez. He looks nervous. I don't know about this, mister. In concept, some things sound good, but when you get out here, it's, kind of scary.
Look, I get that, right? But sometimes you've just got to face your fears, okay? You want to be inspired, and this is what you have to do to be inspired. Are you feeling inspired yet, bud?
Yeah.
I walk up to the buffalo. I'm like, look, these cunts aren't to be scared, and I fucking slap it on the ass.
You enter the pen?
Yeah, man.
You entered the pen.
He hopping over the fence, dude.
You still got the little gnome in your arms?
Nah, I put him down.
Okay. You put him down, you hop into it. Give me a wisdom check, which is another d20.
Oh, no.
At a -4 plus your regular stat, because you are not an animal handler, if I'm remembering correctly.
I'm not an animal handler, and my wisdom is terrible. I'm not a very... Oh, no, my wisdom's okay. That's right. All right.
It is above average.
11.
12. And we get a -4. Uh-oh, that's a fail. It will begin to kind of huff back and forth. It's stomping its big hoof in your direction as it kind of gets ready to charge. You can see it in its eyes. And I'm going to need you to roll initiative as the buffalo charges towards you. It's a d10 for initiative.
Okay.
You want lower. Buffalo goes at 3.
12.
12 on a d10?
Oh, shit, wrong dice. Okay.
That's a crazy high roll, Keo.
But I gotta make sure I got the right one.
You've broken the matrix.
6.
Okay. You go after it. The buffalo will give a charge towards you. Natural 2. Its bonuses do not help for charging. It charges at you, huffing past you as it rams into the gate. Does it break the gate is the question. Oh, it just does not. It rams into the gate, bumps its head. You see it probably takes some level of damage as it bursts against it. It gives a ooh, just loud cow kind of buffalo noise. It will turn back towards you, but
I'm jumping back over the fucking fence.
You jump over the fence. This thing is enraged. It kicks, it bucks. People are cheering and jeering. They go. And
I say to them, see, it's not that bad.
Well, mister, the cleric of chaos will go, you are certainly in the spirit of my religion. That was quite chaotic.
Look, do you need the turn of the gnome? I got some ale. You want to have a couple of beers and then have a go with it?
You're talking to the cleric of chaos?
No, I'm talking to the gnome.
You want me to go in? Did you see what it did to that fence? You see a large kind of smashed piece of wood.
Did it break the fence?
Not fully broken, but it's definitely...
Yeah, I'm saying to the gnome, did it break the fence?
Oh, God. Did it... Wait, are you asking me?
I'm asking the gnome.
You're talking to the gnome.
Yeah.
Well, the structural integrity appears to be a bit compromised.
Structural integrity, it's fine. You'll be fine.
But, mister, it's...
I turn to the Priest of Chaos. I'm like, fucking tell him to get his ass in there. He's been a fucking Suki Lala.
He shrugs. Give me another charisma check to convince this gnome. And depending on your great failure or great success. Is it a 1?
It's a natural 20.
What do you say? Okay, I need some more flavor. What do you say to the gnome or do to get him so inspired he's jumping in with...
I grab him by both the shoulders and I'm like, look! There's a time in our lives when sometimes we have to overcome great barriers that stand in the way of progress. That bull is a barrier to progress. You need to ride the barrier to progress right through to the fucking sunset of the next day, cunt. Get in there!
A tear goes down his eye. His eyes are wide. Father said that to me before he died. He goes in, he puts his shoulders up, he's like 2 feet tall, but you maybe see him kind of stretch up another foot, and he's maybe 3 feet now as he stretches upwards, stands on his tippy toes, kind of doesn't hop over the fence, slides under it, and goes, "You big bull, you can't take me!" And he will charge towards it, trying to go and mount the buffalo. He rolls a natural 1 on his animal handling check.
Oh no!
They roll initiative. You want to roll in here as you see the gnome goes after the bison. Do you want to roll in, Kia?
Yeah, I'm fucking rolling a dive over the fence. Oh, is this... Wait, D10 initiative?
Yep.
Oh, God.
Gnome's at 7, buffalo's at 4, just as a reference.
5.
You go after the buffalo. The buffalo charges towards our gnome. A 16 will hit the gnome, and let's see here. Charge damage. It's a 2d8. Okay. You see impact with the gnome. Oh, a 5 and a 7. Okay, let's see. You see the buffalo charge, and it goes. Woo! And it will charge in. You've ever played Dota? It's like Spirit Breaker running through the Dota map towards this little gnome, and it smacks dab into him. And you can imagine as you see the moonlight in the distance, you see the gnome fly into the air. He goes, "For my father!" And he goes flying through the sky. The small 2-foot gnome. You see the front of him is just pretty flat at this point, and he goes about 20 feet in the opposite direction of all of you. The crowd goes kind of silent, looks around. The cleric of chaos begins to give out to Hardy. Oh, this is the best day of my life. Team Rocket blasting off. What is Barnibus? You feel a cold feeling of shame. What do you feel? What are you doing, Baz, as this happens?
Oh. Oh fuck, I'm gonna have to build that statue, aren't I?
I think that might be our You go to check on him probably, so does everyone else, but the Cleric of Chaos, he's laughing, and you see him light what looks to be a rolled kind of maybe cigar or something, and he's smoking it by the bison pen, kind of having a good old day back there.
Can I lay on hands on the gnome, by the way?
You can. As you do, though, you hear Barnibus go, "I don't know if you are proficient at anatomy, but this gnome is dead." You see the front of him is pretty much flat as he's been crushed.
Oh god. Okay, so I don't bother with the lay on hands. Oh my god.
For reference, he had 4 HP. Which is unironically more HP than you, but still.
Oh gosh. I don't even. Okay. All right. So,
What do you do, Kaz?
Hun?
What do you do? Everyone's kind of shocked. You see a crowd just standing around you, looking at you like.
Did we catch the gnome's name?
I don't think you ever asked you.
Hun? I don't think you ever
asked.
Just a fuck. Did this guy have any jobs other than making this stone? Was he a local?
One person from the crowd speaks up. That was Lulu. He was our town mascot and friend. He's nothing but a good neighbor and companion to all of us. He tinkered on all of our buildings and fixed little patches and houses for free. Made sure the rats stayed out of our storehouses, and he's a generally good little gnome.
All right, I think it's time. Let's I pull the barrel of ale out from my backpack. Let's pour one out for little old Lulu. He tried to grab life by the horns.
Give me a
but life kicked back.
Disadvantage as you try to do a ceremony for this.
19.
19. Okay, it's still a pass. They will take their cups to Lulu, and they'll pour. A somber silence goes over the crowd.
All right.
See some tears.
You know what Lulu would have wanted right now?
They all look around.
For us to get pissed, stinking drunk. Let's go.
They shrug. That's what they were doing anyway. Most of the crowd goes back to the Great Hall to party, but one person does stay back for Lulu and tend to his body. You think it might be maybe the grave digger, and also anatomy specialist of this town. As you go back to party, I'll throw back the party music. Okay. Sometimes, as a DM, you're hit with some curveballs. This is one of those times. That's okay. You find yourself once again in the Great Hall. You see the Baroness still sits there.
All right, I walk up to the front. I walk up to the bar. I get another glass of ale, and I go and slide in next to the Baroness. I say, right, you're in a bit of heaping shit right now. That fucking dumb gnome did something really stupid. Look, I understand.
You walked out saying, we're gonna go ride the buffalo?
I told him, I said he can go and do it. I just tried to give him the inspiration he needed to live his life as a strong, independent man, not overridden by guilt from society. You know? He was the one who said he wanted inspiration, and he wasn't going to take it any other way other than riding that bull. I gave him the push he needed. It's not my fault that he can't ride bulls. I didn't do anything. I just encouraged him to be the man that he wanted to be. Unfortunately, the man that he wanted to be was a fucking splash on the pavement, you know?
He wanted to be dead.
He wanted to ride a bull, and he wasn't very good at riding bulls.
I believe there was safer ways to deal with this, but...
Safer ways to ride a bull? What do you fucking want me to do? Tie the bull up and sit him on top of it?
Some champion of Chronocar you are. Prosperity. You bring us nothing but pain so far.
Look, that's fair. Okay, I didn't do this. He did this. He was the one who chose to ride the bull. Okay, I'm not responsible for others' actions.
I seem to remember specifically you carrying him to the outside of the building.
I didn't sit him on top. I didn't throw him in the ring. He got in the ring himself. Okay, it's not my problem. But I understand now that you're in a bit of a pickle.
She looks to the rest of the Great Hall. Everyone's quiet down. Quiet down. Raise your hand if you think this man is responsible for the death of Lulu. And I'm gonna need opposed charisma checks.
All right. Do I need to do a charisma check?
Yes, she rolls a 13 plus her charisma of 8.
I roll a 3.
Okay. So she will go at 21. You roll a 3 plus 16, which is below. You see almost pretty much all of the tavern that's paying attention raises their hand. All
right, listen up.
Definitely weren't there.
All right. Who here? Keep your hand up if you were here. If you were there.
They continue to keep their hands up.
All right. Keep your hand up if you saw the fucking gnome get in the ring of his own volition.
A lot of hands go down. Maybe a couple stay up. Maybe 3.
What are the people who just dropped their hands saw? What are you living in a fucking fantasy land?
The Cleric of Chaos will walk in with a big cigar. He'll raise his hand. I saw it. It was glorious. Our friend here, Baz, was it? I believe you introduced yourself as?
Yeah.
Yes, he tricked this little gnome into facing his worst fear, and it turned out wonderfully for everyone but the gnome, I'd say. As he gives a big smile, he strokes his symbol of chaos. Quite a champion of our great god.
Look, trick isn't the right word, all right? Look, fuck this, okay? Keep your hand up if you think this Baroness is a big fuckhead.
Her eyes go straight with anger. Mr. Baz, it would appear you owe me a debt.
I am willing to do things. I'm willing to do things of my own volition. I don't owe you shit. I will do them out of the kindness of my heart because every other pisshead in this town seems like a good bloke and lass. All right, but I'm not doing it because I owe you nothing. That and the hammer wants me to.
Whatever makes you sleep better at night with your masculinity. She'll look to you.
What do you fucking want?
A statue and a gnome, as I was promised by Lulu.
A statue and a gnome?
Yes.
The fuck am I going to get a gnome?
That's now your problem, I suppose. If you try to leave, my best cattle rustlers will come drag you back and will string you up by your feet and pelt you with small rocks until you, well, you know.
I'll do what I can about the statue.
Or perhaps we'll tar and feather you. You look like a chicken.
I don't need to put up with this shit. Fucking. I'll walk off. I'm gonna ask Barney. I'm like, can you do some like magic voodoo shit to make me good at stonemasonry?
Barnibus will speak up. I can give us an engineering proficiency, and I believe that will help us to build great structures of many magnitudes.
Is that going to be like stone of this fucking apparently buffalo riding 3-headed rich cunt who fought a bunch of zombies or some shit?
I can lend you my knowledge.
Do you know what this cunt looked like?
No.
Right.
It would probably be wise to have one of these people who knows what he looks like describe it to you, but that would require some amount of social acumen, and you seem to use yours to get men, kobolds, and little gnomes killed. So I fear advising you in this manner for the fates of your victim.
Look. Let's just go take a fucking nap for now and we'll deal with this shit in the morning. I am too drunk for this shit.
He will go silent, and you can find a place to rest your head in a barn, or you can try and rent an inn-room if you really want to.
Yeah, I'll probably rent an inn-room.
That'll cost you 2 silver pieces for a day, 2 silver pieces for a week if you want to sleep in the port inn, or it costs 3 gold for a week. If you're interested in staying here long term.
Can I talk to the owner of the Port Inn?
Yeah, you can talk to the owner of the Port Inn. It is a large, balding man. He's got a tattoo of an anchor on one arm and a tattoo of a horse on the other. The horse appears to be very bad. It's not a very good tattoo.
G'day, mate. I've been contracted by the what was it? Was it a mayor of the town? What's her name?
The Baroness?
The Baroness, yeah. I've been contracted by the Baroness to make some fucking statue. She said she'd booked a room for us here.
She said she booked a room.
Yeah, apparently.
Here.
Yeah.
No messengers came, and I have no ledgers, so I also can't read.
I mean, do you think that might be a reason why you might not have gotten the message, that you couldn't read it?
Well, they'd send words, knowing I cannot read.
Well, I mean, where are the words? Because look, I'm just a contractor. I'm here to do my job, mate. I just want to sleep. Okay, it took me a long time to get here, and I was told that there'd be a place for me here to sleep here. Okay, you're the guy I came and saw. Fucking, I was told to come and see about this.
You are a man of taste. You don't deserve a room here, frankly. You deserve a better room. Follow me, and he will lead you out a back door if you'll follow him.
Yeah, sure.
He will lead you out the back door, and you see behind the tavern is a small pen for a donkey, and you see it's in there next to a bale of hay, and he'll go, "Your room, my gentleman," and he will walk back into the inn without you.
All right, I crash.
You sleep in the donkey pen?
Yeah, fucking sleep in the donkey pen.
You sleep in it. You have to kind of avoid getting behind him because you know these creatures tend to kick whatever's behind them. And yeah, so you'll rest. You'll awaken in the morning to Barnibus going, "We must arise and finish our task, or start it as it has been
Fuck!
The hammer. Is this what we're doing now, Baz?
What fucking happened?
Life happened.
What? Well, fuck me. All right. I go and see the Baroness in the morning.
You go to see the Baroness.
Wait, is there like a fucking Starbucks around here or something?
You can go inside the inn and find some food if you'd like.
I just want to look. I just want Barney. I just need a coffee. I need a coffee, mate. I just need a coffee. Holy,
I don't believe coffee beans are in supply on the continent of Idmar.
I'm gonna go through withdrawals.
Of the Strait of Kindrahana might have coffee beans, but
this is not going to be a good day at all. This is not going to be a fucking good day at all. Oh, fuck.
Tea. Do you like tea, Baz?
It'll have to fucking do.
I figured you weren't an established tea drinker.
I need sausages and eggs and toast, and the fucking tea will have to do, I guess.
So be it. And you will go and eat some breakfast. Just some regular gruel isn't too much. Just throw a silver piece down. And I'm going to go grab a drink and take a bathroom break, if that's cool with you.
Yeah, cool.
So we'll be back in like 2-3 minutes.
Yeah, that's cool. I'll thank my chat because a couple of them did some really nice things. So I'll do that and I'll fix up something that was pointed out. Top Dolphin, thank you so much for the Prime and Callix. Thank you for the gifted subs. What the fuck, brother? I really appreciate it. If you'll give me 2 shakes, I will fix up that tip link right now. I know that's been a problem and I just sort of try to solve it. So let's have a quick look here. Edit panels. Should be able to go to tip link. All right. Submit. Can you all check if that tip link is still broken? It should be all good now. I can't believe, holy shit. Every single time, right? Roll fucking sick charisma checks. And then just get fucked. That poor little gnome. I knew it was going to happen the second I sent him in too. The fucking natural one.
That was fucking hilarious. I would have been dying. I was just fucking cleaning up a little bit of shit and like stuff, and that was fucking hilarious.
Oh, apparently I got to yeah, apparently Baz is building a new stone statue now, so
Fucking an indentured servant on episode 2.
Oh, Devo, thank you so much. Appreciate that, homie. Glad to see it's working now. Thank you so much. Oh, sick. All right, that's been a little problem for a while, so now that's sorted. I'm glad.
Oh, what got fixed?
The tip link. I forgot that I had the old channel name set up for it, and then it all got changed.
Okay.
Yeah. So now that's all working. I was wondering why people hadn't been tipping. I've just been getting like gifted subs, which is cool. Oh, fuck me. I need another coffee. I can't be bothered to go make one. So the plan for today, by the way, for the people in the chat who hear for my normal content as well, the plan for today is we're going to do this D&D content. I'm going to probably knock off, take a bit of a break, play some games, and then about 4 we're going to go live again. So it'll probably be like, I'm not sure how long this session's going to go. Dirty will let us know. It's usually about 2-3 hours. It's up to him. By the way, for everyone who hasn't, he's been putting out short form content. He does like these solo campaigns with a couple of other people. I think he's a really good DM. So if you haven't yet, please follow his content. I will repost the link in the chat to one of his recent shorts. It's done pretty well for him. Where are we? Very funny. So if you haven't been following him already, I highly suggest that you'll do. Very good DM. So
Yo,
everyone,
do you want to move one of your emotes over to following when that comes out? If we get that?
What's that?
If you get that, I guess. I don't know. They're adding follower emotes.
Maybe, yeah, that's probably a good idea. We do have I do have to order some emotes, so.
Okay. Okay, have fun. I'll be watching.
Cool, thank you.
Hello.
See ya.
Okay. I am back.
We're just noting how good your DMing is.
Oh, thank you. That's nice. Do my best. It is not something I started yesterday, but many moons ago. So.
All right. You let me know. Are you ready to go back into it?
Yep. You're sipping tea in the tavern. Free to do as you will. Barnibus is always there for advisement if you're stuck, I suppose.
So yeah, we gotta go see this governator bitch. So let's head over to that part of town, eh?
Where are you heading over? Sorry, I missed that.
To see this governor, baroness, whatever the fuck her title is.
You head to the Great Hall. You see it's much less rowdy. You see only a couple of probably candelabras lit in it. Inside this Great Hall, you'll walk in. A servant in what appears to be some sort of thrown together tuxedo outfit will greet you as you try to enter and go, hello, sir.
I'm looking for the baroness. She wants us to do some jobs.
Oh, yes, she is in her summer retreat. How could I assist you?
We got to catch up about whatever needs to be done. She's contracting the job and all that business. You know, can I just go and see her, please?
She is about a mile outside of town, and he will point you in the direction of her summer retreat, as he calls it.
Do y'all have like a fucking like a lame horse or some shit I can borrow to get out there, please?
You want a lame horse?
I want a good horse, but I know that y'all ain't gonna lend those ones out, okay? Just whatever's gonna get us out there pretty quick.
Very well, I will lend you a lame horse.
Yeah, there we go, I figured.
He will come back with maybe the most decrepit and old horse you've ever seen. It's limping. It's It's like ninnying with coughs, and it will come to your aid. He goes, "You can borrow this for the day, but we need it back. It is an investment. Horse thieves get the rope."
Yep.
As you know.
Yep, so we set this up and we head out to see the Baroness at her summer retreat.
Okay. You head like a mile outside of town. You approach what appears to be a beautiful stone, small little like tower-like structure. You can already see it's about probably 30 feet tall, and at the top of it you see a small, what looks to be kind of umbrella fashioned out of thatch, and under it sunning is a baroness in a summer dress. You'll hear a guard shout down from the tower, "Who goes there?"
It's fucking Baz. I was contracted to do the stonemasonry.
The baroness will pop up. She has a glass of wine in one hand. She wears this yellow summer dress, and she looks down at you. "What do you need? No murderer?
I need the tools to do my job. I need assistance to help me out. A couple of contractors in town if you've got any that you can spare. I need someone who knows what this cunt looks like. Just basically the shit I need to do my job. And can you make sure that, look, fucking talk to the inn owner, make sure I've got a room there, because this is going to take some time."
You want 3 inn rooms, and you want labor after you've taken away the labor for the statue.
Yeah, you heard me. If you want the statue done, or I can just go fuck myself. It's up to you, buddy.
Well, where will I get my gnome?
Pardon?
My gnome.
I don't know. Look, there's this real. What you could do is, right, you could go to Gnometon, right, and you could meet a wonderful, wise gnome who I'm sure will love you for who you are, all prickles and all. And then with that gnome, you can have a beautiful night of love, and 9 months later, you'll have a gnome. Or you could just go fuck yourself and give me the shit I need to do my job.
The shit you need would likely be in Lulu's house. He probably has a visage of Titus in his mighty buffalo and Beans the donkey. Other than that, his materials will be there as well for crafting that he hauled, probably behind in the shed. Other than that, though, you'll have to sequester labor yourself, as I will not waste more of my feudal taxes on this endeavor than I already have.
Well, I mean, you can... What do you mean waste more of your feudal taxes?
Every time I sequester labor to assist in a project for my own doing, that takes away from the harvest I receive or the men I can...
You're clearly sitting in a stone fucking castle in a summer retreat, okay? I'm sure you can spare fucking paying someone a day's decent wage to come out and do this fucking stone statue. I can't hold and shit at the same time. Stop being unreasonable.
She will toss a single gold coin down to you, flipping it off of her finger. "Do what you will." And she will go lay back down in her sunning chair.
Yeah, righto. Where's his house?
North! She will yell.
North of your fucking ass, you cunt. And then hops back on the lame horse and I guess heads north to Lulu's house.
You head north, back to Titus's hearth. You wander for town for a bit, probably an hour or so, before you come across what appears to be a 5-foot-tall house, and you're like, I wonder what's going on there. And I think you can probably guess whose house that is.
Yeah. All right, we're gonna rifle through Lulu's shit and fucking sack everything.
You'll rifle through his stuff. As you crawl into his house, you can't fully stand. You have to hunch over, most likely, in this house. It's only built for a gnome. It has high ceilings for a gnome, but for a human, relatively even, depending on your height. But he will have had many little paintings that he's been drawing. You see little stone statues he's carved of what appears to be his various family members. You notice that he's made many visages of that father he talked about in the brief moment he knew you. And as you rifle amongst the stuff, you also find a letter. You can read Common, I believe, so you can read it, and it'll say, like, "Dear Father, I have made much progress on my designs for the statue. I think I'm just about ready to do it and make you finally proud of me. I will stand up for what's true and right, like you told me on that fine day." And it appears to be written to his father, but not sent. And as you ruffle through the letters, you find many and many more of these letters. As it appears, he has not sent any of them. And you might recall that I believe he said his father said something to him on his deathbed. So he's been writing letters to his dead father in his memory. As maybe more of a journal. And you eventually, rifling through this little gnome stuff, find a strange array of tools you've never seen. They have weird corkscrews for drilling holes into whatever various implement. They have a hammer that's curved that could probably hit around a bend. They have a bunch of strange tools like that. And also you will find these designs for the Titus statue. It appears to be in his visage. But, you know, there's something off about it. It's definitely not finished. It doesn't have that glow, that sparkle that really makes a piece of art a piece of art. It looks just plain and regular, like one of those Confederate statues in a park, you know, just all over the United States that before they got torn down. Looks very plain, very boring, like someone put it up just in protest, you know, of maybe a deeper issue that they felt.
Is there, like, can I make copies of this visage?
Yeah, you can definitely make copies of it. I don't think you have an artist proficiency, do you?
I don't think so.
It's a dex check if you want to do a shot at copying over to another piece of paper.
Give me a second. Dex check. Is there any risk of me, like, destroying the original if I do?
There is not. No.
Okay, sick. Then yeah, we have a go at it. 18.
One, though, you might hurl.
18.
An 18. That's definitely a success. I think that's a greater success. Yep. And
can I make a bunch of copies of this?
Yeah, you can make a bunch of copies. How many copies do you want to make of this?
Just like a bunch, just like enough to sort of like try some stuff with, if that makes sense.
Yep, you keep trying to make some copies. You make a little better copies. You know, this would be a much better statue. It would be a little more what would be described as a great one, but you're missing that majestic touch. What would
That's what I was gonna say. You know, fucking, we're gonna enhance some of, you know, Titus's features. You know, we're gonna fucking maybe like make his chin a little more masculine. Fucking give him like a righteous hero pose. We're gonna, you know, fucking give him a bit more of a bulge, make him look a little bit more impressive. You know what I mean? Maybe define out some more muscle lines, put him in like the big heroic pose with whatever weapon he has held high in the air and his two animals up next to him, you know, just sort of like exaggerate reality like a little bit.
You do it and you continue to develop this statue, but as you do, it's just not, it doesn't have that spark. You know, there's something special about a good piece of craftsmanship like the Eiffel Tower or the Mona Lisa that really makes it shine. The Mona Lisa, you know, it has the spark. The Eiffel Tower, it has that majesty around it. What are you gonna do to make this majestic, really?
I stuff the scrolls in my bag and I head to the goddamn buffalo ring.
You're gonna head to the buffalo ring, okay. You head to the buffalo ring. You see that bison that killed Lulu bucking around in there. Ooh. 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 2d8 damage per charge.
Yeah. I whistle out to the bison.
You whistle out to it.
Listen here, cunt. I don't like you. You look like me. Okay? I've got to ride you. There's no other way about it. All right? I'm being drawn by the cosmic hand to sit up in your back and go for a little turnabout. Okay, buddy? The sooner we get this done, the sooner we can be over and done with it, and I can go back to drawing And we can just be fucking done with this fucking statue. Because I'm over this job. And I'm sure you're over being a fucking bison stuck in a cage. Alright?
A bison stuck in a cage. You're trying to empathize with the bison here.
Yeah.
Maybe back in your old life you were in a cage and you know how it feels. I'll let you make a charisma check instead of a wisdom for this small speech that you've given the bison.
4.
4 plus 6 is only a 20. That is not a success. The bison will... It was never in a cage. Nothing can hold it back. And it'll charge at the fence. Not making it through it. Once again, indents the fence with its big, bulky head. It'll just slap right against it. Looks angrily at you. You might back up a little, perhaps, but it does not try to charge through again.
All right, I'll hop the fence.
And bucks up and down.
I'll hop the fence. Hands out in front of me.
Okay.
Right. And an inch closer. And I'll lay my hands on the bison.
It will go to try and strike you. Give me initiative really quick. It goes at 10.
It goes at 10. Let's go find the right one. There we go. 2.
You go at 2. What do? You lay your hands on it?
I quickly reach over and try to hop on.
You try to hop on.
Yeah.
Give me a dexterity check as you try and hop up onto the bison majestically, perhaps, or maybe terribly.
16.
Plus your dexterity. What now?
10.
10? So that's a 26. All right, that's a greater success. You hop onto the bison. It begins to try and buck you off. We're going to do a post-strength checks, Kyo. You ready?
Yep.
Let's go. As you hold onto the reins, it has an 11.
7.
Plus 2, 3, 8. 11 plus 8 is 19. You have a 7 plus what is your...
I think my strength's pretty high from memory.
Your strength is 16. You do beat the bison in this first strength check. You stay on its back. What are you saying to this bison as it bucks? It pulls.
Look, buddy, I ain't here to fuck about. Just chill the fuck down, please.
Barnibus, you hear his voice. Baz.
What do you fucking want him on a bull?
Use me. Hammer it into submission.
Look, I've never told you this, Barnibus, alright? I'm pretty heavy on animal ethics, okay? I didn't feel good about this in the first place, you know? I'm not gonna hit a fucking bull with a look, I'll tap, okay? I'm gonna tap.
Gnomes and kobolds through your words, but hammering is too much for you?
They did that to themselves! Fucking look, please tell me you got some magic ability. So with the one hand on the thing, I get Baz and I get Barry, and I sort of slightly tap him onto the bison's head, just a little boop.
You'll slightly tap him. Give it. Ooh. You hear Baz as you both are connected with the buffalo. You hear him say, "Speak to him now, for he hears you truly in his mind as he would any other creature of his kind."
Whoa, buddy. Look, chill. I'm just here to draw, okay? I'm told I gotta ride. I'll be done in 2 seconds and we're good, okay? Look, I get it, you know? Fucking shit's hard. It's hard being a bison. It's hard. I understand. You know, I gotta get up in the morning, and I gotta face down the day just like you. Okay, you face down bull riders and other dickheads, right? And I face down fucking baronesses and other fuckheads. Okay, I feel like we can get each other. You know, we can understand one another here. Let's just get along. You know.
Give me a charisma check.
11.
plus 16 is a success. It's a greater success. The bison will... And you'll hear a voice in your head. I will follow. No, I will charge. Your enemies are mine. And together we will take down this Baroness. And he goes to charge through the gate. He bursts through it, and you see him heading in the direction of that summer tower that she called it. Together, as you charge.
Oh no!
You'll start to feel inspired as you ride on this buffalo. A thought covers into your mind as you hear the buffalo and Barnibus feel it as well. This thought of a bison rider, a cleric of the sun, this mace of disruption, riding against a horde of the undead. This is actually from a campaign of mine, by the way. This is an event that happened. Riding against the horde of the undead, charging the buffalo, doing his massive tusk, horn damage as he butts his head into things, and that mace of disruption taking out swaths of undead. You see the skull scarred all over his body, cleric, the wounds he took to gain his clerical powers, and you imagine this inspiration in his eyes, and you think he needs a glow to his eyes, and you think, oh, gems in his eyes. That would make this statue wonderful. Glowing yellow gems to represent the fire, or perhaps red orange gems to represent the fire. One of those to represent the fire of the sun in this Titus, the cleric of the sun, the buffalo rider, as you charge towards the summer home of this Baroness. Do you do anything, Keo, as you begin to ride through the town? People begin to go, what's going on? Oh, a bison, it's free! And they'll get out of the way, kind of gawking at you.
To freedom! I screech as I'm riding through the town.
You ride straight towards the tower. The bison continually going, together, 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 we crush the aristocracy.
Don't get too far ahead of yourself there, buddy. We're just going to ask for a couple of topazes for this stone, all right?
Okay. You ride all the way to the tower. The bison begins to huff and puff and push his feet against the ground about 40 feet out. You see a guard from the top of the tower go, "Oh no! Is that a bison?" And he'll go, "State your business, man on the bison."
I'm making the fucking statue. Give me jewels. Give me stones.
The Baroness, her name, I guess, I don't know if you remember it, but it is Baroness Vera Winsley. Will look over to you from her tower in her summer dress, it flowing beautifully through the air, marking the lines of stress on her face, though, making them very clear as the beauty of the dress kind of juxtaposed with that the stress lines in her face.
Oi, Windy! Windy!
Excuse me?
Windy, you fucking heard me. Windy! 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 The bull told me I need gems. Give me the fucking... Windy! Windy, give me gems. The bull told me I need gems.
You speak to hammers and bison?
Apparently now, just give me the fucking... Give me jewels. I need jewels for the statue.
You need jewels. You want jewels for my statue?
Yeah!
Describe this wonderful statue to me, then. Tell me why I should give you my jewels.
Oh, I'm just telling you what the bull told me, all right? You can't talk to bulls. I can, right? This bull seems like they know their shit. They're fucking, right, you know, the flash in the head made the fucking thing go. And I was like, this is a sick fucking statue. And the eyes were like shiny fucking gems. Because it was the sun cleric guy, Topaz, you know, fucking, woo!
Okay. Give me a charisma check again. I was gonna maybe give you an advantage on it, but I don't know about that woo at the end.
5.
A 5 plus 16. That's a minor success, I believe, if my math is correct. That's a 21.
Yep.
She will go. You will get 2 opals.
I want topaz. Because it's sun.
Isn't topaz green?
I think topaz is yellow. I could be wrong.
Is topaz? I need to Google. Let's Google. Topaz. Oh yeah, they're yellow topazes.
Yep. Sick.
That is quite the price. If I do this and it turns out poorly, you know what will happen to you?
You can just take the fucking gems back out of the eyes. It's not a big fucking deal if you don't like it. It's your fucking statue.
If you damage the gems, it will be your head. She'll gesture to her guard, and you will be brought a yellow and an orange topaz.
I need 2 of them.
You'll be brought a yellow and an orange topaz.
Okay. I guess we're gonna have some fucking wonky colored eyes then. It's fucking I talked to the bull. Do you know this cunt? Did he have fucking 2 different colored eyes?
The bull? You're talking to
Yeah,
the
I'm talking to the bull, yeah.
I know of no cunt but my bride to be, the great bison of the north, who I have yet to claim for my own. She's beautiful. A heifer of great magnitude.
I'm talking about your, what is his name? Fucking title? Is he the fucking service made by Kanye West, the streaming service?
I know not of this title. I only see what is in my head. Feel the visage of this man, but I do not know him. For he speaks through you now.
I'm righto then, I guess. Fucking... Okay. Let's go back to town and get this done, eh? I get back into town and I pull up next to Lulu's thing. I get a bit of ale out of me barrel, and I pour some in a little trough for the bison. It's like, here you go, buddy.
Okay. He will lap up the ale together.
Together.
And you have the materials, the stone that he was going to use to craft the statue in that shed. You have the opals for eyes.
Yep. All right, I'm gonna need that. Barney, I'm gonna need your help here. I don't know shit about stonemasonry. Fill me in.
Let us do it together, and he will begin to instruct you how to build the statue. Give me an intelligence check plus an extra 5 onto your stat.
Intelligence, fuck me. Baz is not a smart guy. 12.
Okay, a 12 plus your proficiency, plus your intelligence of 7 will bring you to a 19, plus the extra 5 will bring you, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, to 24? Yeah.
Yep.
And that will mean that you start to craft this thing, and it looks to be of majestic quality as you begin working on the legs. You work it up, the scars emblazoned from the burns that he took. You rise the statue out of the stone almost supernaturally. As this hammer, you're starting to notice that your building is incredibly fast. What would take maybe months or maybe even a matter of weeks sometimes, this different time periods, will only take you this day. As you smash your hammer into the stone, you craft the statue. You feel the warm cheerfulness of Barnibus as he goes, "We build," and you hear that word "together" again as the bison is still connected to you. He stands proud as you build the bison below Titus's feet, him mounting it in glory. It looks wonderful, like the bison, the majestic bison before you. And then you come to the donkey.
Can I chisel like a when I make the bison? Because I chisel the bison, I have to have like a massive bison cock.
You can make a massive bison cock, yes.
Hell yeah, dude! This one's for you, buddy. This one's for that bull in the north.
But as you go to do the donkey, you think, we're missing a party member. As you remember the donkey you slept in the pen with that night, the DM revealing his entire story coming magically together today. As you think, I must go get that donkey. Do you go get that donkey?
We go get the donkey, yeah.
You get the donkey, and
I'm gonna do a little boop with the hammer.
You give a whoop, and you go with the donkey. He gets whooped. The donkey goes, "No!" And it joins with you, and you hear the together, and the donkey will join the party, and you will craft it in his visage as well as Beans, the majestic donkey of this rider, begins to build and shape into a nice, comfortable and calming companion to this otherwise fearsome and mighty warrior, scarred all over his body. It humanizes him, makes him look somewhat a little cute, and safe, rather than just the dangerous man that he usually would look like. Looks like he's a protector of all things, even the lowest of the asses. And you will finish off this statue, getting towards its head. You'll see the opals in your hand. You'll place them in its eyes, and you'll see this
topazes, not opals. We're using topazes, not opals. Yeah,
topazes.
That's massive. It matters. It's the man's vision.
You'll place them in his eyes, and it will craft this wonderful statue of this majestic fire cleric of the sun who rides above a bison with his comfortable little donkey Beans by his side, and you will look at his work and feel pride, most likely. Or do you feel, what do you feel? Tell me what you feel.
I feel pretty proud about it. I'm looking like pretty happy with that one.
And as you finish it, you'll hear that last, "We have accomplished it together." And Barnibus will go, "Their job is done. Baz, a sacrifice for all creation must be taken. And so their life is over." And you see the buffalo in the donkey disintegrate into ashes before you.
I hope. Wait, you didn't fucking kill him, did you, mate? Barney.
They have gone to
Barney, did you kill them? Barney, did you kill them?
Joined
Barney.
the essence of creation.
Barney, I get the distinct sense that you're talking around me right now.
They have joined. The
Barney, are you talking around me? Did you kill the fucking donkey and the bison?
Death is subjective when there is.
Barney, did you? Don't fucking talk around me, cunt. I'm smarter than you. I've got an intelligence of 7. I know I'm smarter than an inanimate object. All right, fucking dumb hammer, cunt. Did you kill the fucking the donkey and the fucking bison or not?
I changed their state of being.
Yeah, so you fucking... Oh, what did I fucking say? I was unfucking comfortable with hurting the fucking animals. Do you not listen to basic instruction, you dumb cunt fucking hammer?
They felt no pain, and now they ride.
I felt no fucking... What? No fucking pain? They died. Do you want to feel no fuck... Do you feel no fucking pain when you die, mate?
Being so pure. His essence flows through you now as well. As you level up.
Essence fucking flows through me, cunt. There's fucking animals died. Living beings died. They have a preference for being alive, Barney. What is wrong with you? Do you want to fucking die? Do you want to fucking not be here anymore? That seems a little bit fucking rude.
I don't know how to deal with this situation.
No, you don't, because you don't fucking think because you're a hammer. Fuck you.
I have a higher intelligence score than you. Why did you think you did so well?
Wait, does Barnibus actually have intelligence score? Like, does he have his own stats? He does?
He's 16, yeah.
He's 16?
Yes.
It's like triple my intelligence.
Yep. No one said he was wise, though. So.
Yeah, that's true.
Look, sometimes this gets a little awkward, being in your head. I get it. But sometimes creation comes with a cost.
Yeah, create anything. You fucking took a life.
They're not dead. They're just not here anymore.
They fucking disintegrated.
In your world, you question afterlife. But in our world, we are certain there is an afterlife. Some of it is very bad.
Does it mean if I walk? Okay, so if in this world, there's an afterlife and you don't fucking question it. If I walk up to someone and say, "Hey, cunt, look, I've got this hammer. It's blessed by Chronica. If I fucking bludgeon you to death, you'll fucking go to Chronica. Do you want me to bludgeon you to death? I can almost certainly guarantee that everyone in this fucking stupid little fucking hamlet would say, no, I don't want to be bludgeoned to fucking death just because you have a magical fucking hammer. Listen here, Barnibus, maybe you need to do a little bit more thinking, huh? You're such a smart fucking cunt.
Okay, I'm just statistically speaking, I'm sure one person is having a pretty bad month and would love to be bludgeoned into a hammer.
That's someone who's suicidal.
Just say the whole village, but, you know, let's think about the numbers here.
I can't believe this. Committing hammercide. I hope we don't have to do this again, mate. If someone has to fucking die every time I build something, I'll put down this fucking hammer.
I swear I will never kill a soul as a hammer.
That sounds oddly fucking threatening, but I'll take your word for it, alright?
Yes, the hammer of the gods, and you, Baz, the gnome killer, together have joined to build a wonderful statue.
I didn't kill that. You should know that I didn't kill that gnome. You were there. You looked at it through my eyes. You watched him walk into that fucking thing. It's not my fault he couldn't get on the fucking bull, okay?
Keo, I think we're gonna call our session.
Okay, cool. Sounds good.
As you argue with the hammer, next time we can present the statue if you'd like, or maybe you're wandering off and into the distance to figure out your next quest. But we'll see. But we do get to level you. I think this is an achievement. We made it through 2 sessions.
It's pretty
pog.
You
know what that means? You get a +1 to hit.
Hell
Extra.
yeah.
You get more your cure, your hands-on stuff. Your healing improves, I think, by 2. I'll have to check that, but we'll figure it out later. But you also get to roll a d10 for HP, which I know
oh my gosh,
stressing about with your 2 HP.
God, stress is like another word. Stress is a word to put it.
So, guys, here we go. You guys ready for the HP roll?
You know it's gonna be like a 1 or a 2. You know it's gonna be like a 1 or a 2.
I'm excited.
You ready?
I'm ready.
8.
An 8.
Yeah.
You now have 10 HP. A full first level fighter with max HP.
I mean, that's average rolls,
Good.
I guess,
Good, yeah.
between 2 levels. You know, it catches up a little bit.
It does. And that's our session, though. Have any end thoughts for this?
That was good. That was a fun little session. That fucking little bit about the gnome dying, that was funny as fuck.
It was quite hilarious. I will agree.
Yeah, only because it was like a natural 20 followed by a fucking nat 1.
It was quite the experience.
Oh gosh.
As the gnome flies over the moon, maybe that's his hell loop. As he flies through the sky, thinking about how proud he was to have.
I'm sure he ended his life at on a pretty good, on a bit of a high, you know.
Yeah. I mean, there's multiple different afterlives in my world, depending on how you die. But
where'd he go?
I don't think I'm going to answer that question yet.
Okay, fair enough then.
Maybe one day I'll be reunited with him, but
that would be pretty fucking funny.
Gods have different planes, especially the if you look at my Pantheon stuff, I have a handout. There's the exiled Pantheon. They all have planes of existence, just as a nice lore note.
That's sick. That was a fun little session.
Yeah, it's fun, good stuff. We can be here next Friday, I think, is what we're doing.
So we're gonna move D&D sessions weekly to Fridays, everyone. It'll be about, is this time good for you? The same, like, it's a 10 a.m. for me. That works pretty well. It's up to you.
Right now or earlier?
Like earlier when we started. Does that work for the next week? Yeah.
Yes, that does work for me.
Okay, cool.
Yes.
So we're like, just for chat really quickly, we're looking to go to a more rigid schedule. So, we're going to have meat-free Mondays. For me, it's going to be this Monday, but that's either going to be Monday or Tuesdays on a given week, depending on band practice. We're going to do D&D on Saturday for me, but Friday for y'all. And Sunday will be panel days from now on. So whatever panels I'm asked to do, because I'm usually invited to like 3 or 4 a week. So we'll be doing those today instead. So whether that be like Hans panel or Stardust or, that's where we're at, and then we'll find a couple of midweek stuff to do. I will be live again later on today, in about 4 or 5 hours, and we'll be going over some TikTok content and making some live responses to conservatives, so I hope you can look forward to that. Until then, I'm just going to raid into Mr. Hans of Arkir. He's got a fantastic panel going on that he runs every Sunday now, or Saturday for you guys, so head in there, say hi from me, stick around and listen to the conversation. There's some really interesting people in that conversation right now who I really like, so until the next time I'm live, which will probably be in a couple of hours, appreciate you. Have a good one.
Hi, y'all.